So I just watched the apology video from the SykoStu apologizing to Raja Jackson, and it is not even close. He is 100% fucked. This is the definition of senseless violence, and I mean, he deserves what's coming his way. So, yeah.
What kind of fucking person are you? You fucking low-life fucking clown. You want fucking clout, so you beat up a guy that's fucking half unconscious. You punch a guy that's trying to break up a fight and not even trying to fight you. I wasn't even trying to.
Not going to go the way you want it to go, and he should have handled it a different way. I hope that him and his family are able to cope and be able to find a solution for everything. And obviously SykoStu is a little bit better because everybody's kind of worried, but you know, it's unfortunate that it happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen.
SykoStu has finally spoken out after being released from the hospital following the violent attack by Raja Jackson. According to a statement shared by his family, he is now recovering at home after a severe head injury that left him unconscious. The update explained that Stu suffered damage to both jaws, a deep cut on his upper lip, and a fractured maxilla that caused him to lose several teeth. His family noted that while the road to recovery will take time, he remains in good spirits. They also expressed heartfelt thanks to everyone who has offered support through donations, meals, flowers, and gifts, saying the kindness has meant more than words can express.
Hey, I'm Rampage's biggest fan.
What's up with the Raja?
Who is Rampage? He's like a third wrestler.
This boy getting more clout by dudes tonight than girls.
Hey, respectfully,
you're right. You're right. 100%.
No handshake on that.
All right, respect.
I'm a dad. Respectfully.
I know. That's what.
Respectfully,
right. 100%.
I'm dealing with this shit. I'm dealing with this shit.
Is a thumb board. 100%, man. Respect, man. Bro. That's why I said I apologize for even coming up.
You can't make me wrong.
I apologize for even coming up to you that way.
I'm getting a lot of racist threats. Coming up to me, come on. I'm getting a lot of racist threats. Motherfucker talking about killing me and my whole family over something my son did. I ain't got nothing to do with. I'm telling you, drop the shit.
He a slider.
Hey, bro, drop it, bro, drop it.
Hey. Put my number in your book.
No, fuck
bro.
that, fuck that. No. I'm just telling you.
Hey, we do some comedy.
No, I'm telling you.
What type of interviews you running?
My apologies.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey,
move on.
Meanwhile, Rampage Jackson had a tense moment with a fan who mentioned Raja Jackson's attack on SykoStu. Rampage firmly told the fan to respectfully keep quiet, making it clear he didn't want to talk about the incident in public. He explained that he's already handling the matter privately, while also dealing with a wave of racist threats.
And his oldest son, whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew they was going to college. So I saved up college tuition for the two Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother. So don't f him. If you go to jail, I'm just going to bail him out.
Rampage Jackson admitted he was already aware of his son Roger's reckless mindset and wasn't surprised he might land in trouble. In fact, weeks before the attack, Rampage joked during a live stream that he had bail money set aside for himself. That old clip has now resurfaced, fueling even more attention on Roger's recent actions.
What's your take on this Raja Jackson video that came out? Because it seems like that's caught kind of not just in wrestling world, but like everyone is caught.
To be honest, it's hard to watch, but in a way, it's like you might have something like wrong, like maybe like anger problems, because like why would he do that, you know? And anybody that has trained or anybody that has a brain knows when someone's working or someone's like, and like that would be like me going with you right now, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna pick you up, and we're working, we're doing a WWE match. Like you could slam me in my head, like I'm giving you my weight, you know what I mean? So like the guy obviously let him pick him up, and then slamming him like that is ridiculous. First,
Dylan Dennis has weighed in on the viral Raja Jackson incident, admitting it was difficult to watch. He suggested that Raja may be struggling with anger issues, asking why he would act that way in the first place. Dennis explained that anyone who trains knows the difference between practicing together and taking advantage. He compared it to letting someone put you in a WWE-style move, only for them to recklessly slam you on your head, calling the act both ridiculous and unnecessary.
Being a guy that's trained, I know he's only 0-1, but like slamming the guy like that, first off, is ridiculous. Like any person in WWE can do that to each other. You know, that's not anything like people are adding like, oh, that's Rampage Jr. or something like that. Like the guy jumped up for you to carry his weight, and he's trusting you to take care of his body. You know what I mean? And then he's throwing those shots, and like, I get you can kind of lay one in, like, you know what I mean? I can hit you like that. But the first one was like a haymaker. He's trying to like kill the guy, and like it's just sad. Like I don't understand what happened. Like it's hard to explain what happened, and it looks bad for us too. You know what I mean? Like, and like anybody could do that. Like I can go in the ring in WWE and do that. Like why I do that? No, like you're supposed to have a trust. I mean, that's a different sport. It's a pro wrestling. You know.
Dylan Dennis shared his view on the Roger Jackson incident, calling it both reckless and unnecessary. He explained that in pro wrestling, big moves like slams are built on trust. Both athletes know they'll be protected. But in this case, Dennis felt Roger broke that trust by turning the move into something dangerous instead of controlled. He added that the punches afterward made things worse, making it look less like performance and more like an attempt to cause real harm. Dennis called the whole thing disappointing, saying it gives wrestling a bad look since the sport is meant to showcase skill and entertainment, not injure people.
Friend, if he said, "Hey, come in here, I have a kid, like you, like I like really want to fight you," you know, and then yeah, beat the shit out of the guy, but it didn't seem like that. Like he did the prop can, he's saying that, but then he apologized, and like. Is this kid? I mean, I don't know.
You do have like PTSD. It's like that.
Oh, so sad. It's so sad. I was actually going to offer to help him, like with money and maybe training. Like, and then he shot on the other guy. He couldn't threw the other guy down. He was like, so it's like the guy was letting you work with his body. Like, you know, when you're training and even you pick someone up in sparring, you're not going to slam the guy on his head. Like that's basically what they're doing in pro wrestling. You know what I mean? Someone's letting you pick them up, then you're not going to.
Dylan Dennis said the situation could have been very different if Roger Jackson had been upfront about wanting a real fight. Instead, he felt it came across as a setup where trust was broken. According to Dennis, Raja acted like they were working together, then suddenly turned it into something dangerous, before later apologizing. He suggested Raja might be struggling with deeper issues, possibly even PTSD, and called the whole incident sad. Dennis even said he considered offering financial or training help. He stressed that in wrestling or training, when someone lets you lift their body, you're expected to protect them, not recklessly slam them on their head, which is why the incident was so troubling to watch.
I like Rampage a lot, so it's like you don't want to blame Rampage. That's the only reason that I don't want to go too hard on his son, because Rampage is a legend. He's a great guy.
Seems to be kind of like perfect.
Yeah, but like if it wasn't Rampage's son, I'd be like that motherfucker.
To the exact same.
You know what I mean? Like that's so you know to do to someone, especially an indie show like that, and you're a martial artist at the end of the day. You know when someone's unconscious. Like if it was like a street fight and you're in the fight to the death and you're trying to kill or protect your family, that's like something like that. Okay, I would understand that. You know, he's a 25-year-old man that's been training martial arts and's been around martial arts his whole life. It's sad, man. I mean, yeah, it's sad. And like I feel bad for the dude that he did it to, you know, and it puts us back a little bit, you know, went viral and it makes us look like we're like or something.
Dylan Dennis added that his respect for Rampage Jackson made him careful about criticizing Roger too harshly, since Rampage is a legend in the sport and someone he has always admired. Still, he admitted that what Roger did was completely wrong, especially at an end-day show, where performers are expected to trust one another. Dennis pointed out that as a trained martial artist who grew up around the sport, Roger should know better than to attack someone who was defenseless. He stressed that in a controlled environment, behavior like this is unacceptable and only hurts the reputation of the community when incidents like this go viral.
I didn't like the ribbing. I didn't like the joking. And anybody that talked to me that I didn't think was worthy of having that kind of aggressive conversation, they got that word. And, you know, I don't know the full story, but I do know what I saw. And it looked like he wasn't smart to what was going on. And the dude that was messing with him bit off more than he can chew. And, you know, you got to be careful, one, who you mess with, and two, like, you know, what kind of example are you as a veteran for inciting a ride with a kid? You know, and I mean, he's not 12 or nothing, but he's still